Good morning, everyone. Happy Flash Friday. Hope everyone is doing well on this little bit fresher Friday. I apologize if our lighting is a little bit off and our sound is a little bit off. We are going old school. It has been a little while since we have gone live from the store, and we are just moving right along. I'm trying to see. Oh, no, if I do that, then I can't see myself. All right, so Darlene is here helping me out, and she's going to feed me any questions you may have. And I think without further ado, have we got some good numbers?
Yes, we do.
Excellent, excellent. Well, guys, it's July. It's summertime, and we are back with our annual Flash Friday sales. Things to remember that you can go right to the website, click on the homepage banner, it'll take you right to the deals. These deals are while supplies last, and they are available today and tomorrow. So Friday and Saturday. You can shop online, you can come into the store, you can get the deals in either place. We've got a couple of great deals for you today. And then you know what? Because we like to keep things fresh and different and change things up. And, I always like a good challenge. What I'm going to do once I have shown you the deals is I invite you to keep watching me because I'm actually going to make a project with with the items that are on sale. So my challenge from Matt is 15 minutes on stuff, 15 minutes to create. Think I can do it? Let me see if we can rise to the challenge. So, where's my bin? My bin is here behind me. I am going to start off with, and actually, before I do that, in case you don't know, in case you're new to us, our website is papercraftersworkshop.ca. You're going to go right there. Most people on a Flash Friday will have both screens going. They will have a screen for shopping and a screen for watching. Or you can listen to me now and shop, or you can come back and watch the creation on replay. This will be available for replay whenever you want to come back and see it. Okay, are we ready for deal number one? Everybody is chiming in. Happy Friday. It is still a little steamy here in the store. Air conditioning is still on the fritz. Sorry, and I keep forgetting I don't have my microphone, so I'll keep coming back to the camera here. So if anyone's coming to visit, we've got a great little water station set up. But hey, if you happen to bring ice cream or popsicles, we would certainly not be opposed to that. All right. Are you ready for deal number one? And Darlene's going to keep me honest on time as well. So I now have probably about 10 minutes on deals. Mm-hmm. Okay. First deal, Colorista markers, art markers, and watercolor markers. They are on sale for 40% off. Now, these are already a really great value. These art markers are an alcohol-based marker, and much like a Copic, much like a Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend, inside these barrels are exactly the same kind of ink, same quality of ink as a Spectrum Noir marker. They've just packaged it in a little set, made it into a really affordable little barrel, so carrying case, I guess is the better way to say it. And there are 4 sets to give you a wide range of color. There is the brilliant hues, there is the soft tints, there is the rich shades, so all those beautiful jewel tones. And then if you like coloring nature, then we've got our natural tones. I do have, I'll get to that in a second. I'll show you. They do have 2 ends. One is a barrel tip or a brush tip, and one is a bullet tip, but I'll open up one in a second. So these are alcohol based. The art markers are alcohol based. The watercolor markers, if you didn't guess, are water based. So these are great if you want to do your own watercoloring, or if you want to do some blending with your water. So these will blend with each other. These will blend with water and a paintbrush. And this is actually what I'm going to use in the challenge in probably about 7 minutes. Watercolors, there is only 2 sets at this time. My understanding is the plan is to come out with more sets, but right now we have 2. We have the Vibrant Essentials and we have the Botanic Accents. And I said I would bring one set out here. I want to show you what those tips look like. So we have bullet tip. So we have the bullet tip, which is nice and fine and detailed. And we have the brush tip. So if you want to cover bigger areas, or if you just want to use them off to the side to create a watercolor palette, then you would use that brush tip. And just to recap, what a great deal. 40% off. They're regularly $13.99 for 8 markers. So 40% off. How can you miss this deal? Go and add all the sets to your cart. All right, that's number 1. Deal number 2. I'll come back and recap. Deal number 2. I'm going to move on to deal number 3 because we don't have them in our bin. 1 second. Mercy, can you just grab me a handful of Doodle Pops, please? First one of the summer. There's going to be some bumps. I'm going to move on to deal number 3. Marcy's going to grab me some stuff for deal number 2. Deal number 3. Deal number 3 is my favorite reactive ink. This is the Hero Arts Reactive Ink Cubes. There are 4 sets of 4 colors. We have the C set, which has Pool Party, Blue Raspberry, Splash, and Blue Hawaii. We have Nature. Oh, that didn't show up very well. Root Beer, Green Apple, Key Lime Fizz, and Fog. We have Floral, which is Berry Smoothie, Thistle, Purple Galaxy, and Grape Slush. And we have the Sunshine, which is Lemon Drop, Creamsicle, Taffy, and Fruit Punch. Great, amazing colors, very vibrant. To me, these are the perfect combination or perfect middle ground between oxide inks and distress inks. They react with water. They give great vibrant color, but they don't have that same chalkiness that an oxide ink may have. And what's the deal, do you say? There's 4 sets. So let's do 10% times 4. That's 40% off. And I'm going to show you some blending with this. They blend beautifully. You can, excuse me, you can spritz them. You can have them react with water. You can use them as watercolors. They are fantastic. You've probably seen me talk about these before, so I won't spend a ton of time on there. But 40% off. Another fantastic deal for this flash sale Friday. Okay, we have recovered, and deal number 2 is now back on the table. Little accents. If you heard me in the background, you may know what's already coming. Great for layouts, great for cards, great for cuteness. We have Doodle Pops, and we just have a small selection here, but all Doodle Pops, all Shaker Pops. Woohoo! Little interactive goodies. All Doodle Pops and Shaker Pops, far more than what I am showing here. We have on sale Friday and Saturday only, 30% off. So all you Doodlebug people, you are going to want to take advantage of this. And I know most Doodlebug super fans buy 2 of each, 1 to use, 1 to keep. So if you are a super fan, this is your perfect opportunity to not only get some for yourself, but maybe for a friend as well. And look, I've got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left to show our 4th and final deal. And you're saying, but Sheri, you said you were going to do a challenge. You said you were going to make something. And so far, you've only shown stuff to make things with, inks and markers and stickers. What are you going to put it on? I'm putting it on 49 a Market. We have Ocean and Lavender are 2 of the newest color swatch lines. These are mini lines that Janine and Katie put together. There are 8 double-sided pages. I'm sorry, the glare is pretty crazy today. 8 double-sided papers, 4 designs, 2 of each. So there's 4 papers, and then they're double-sided, so that gives you the different papers. Lavender is this beautiful, beautiful purple. Ellen, if you're watching, Darlene is here watching. Everybody's oohing and awing over the purple. And then, so this is the Darlene pack. This is the Sheri pack. I love the ocean. I love anything water. So the ocean pack is kind of my palette and my color scheme. But it's not just the paper. So we have collection packs. We have single sheets. We have tickets. We have 6x8 paper pads in both color families. We have laser cuts, and I have some laser cuts set aside to use in my challenge. We have the lavender collage sheets in both color families. We have rub-ons. 49 and Market is so well known for their rub-ons. They just go on like butter. They are a dream to work with. We have frame sets. We have acetate. We have film strips, and so much more. So anything ocean, anything lavender from 49 and Market, drum roll, please. 30% off. This is just today and tomorrow. So get in and get them into your cart, get them checked out, because until payment has been processed, they are not yours, and you don't want someone snagging them from your cart. Now, if you are someone who is not a local to us and you want to use our Build-A-Box feature to collect over the next 4 weeks of flash sales, then by all means, go crazy. To do a Build-A-Box, what you're going to do is you are going to choose store pickup as your shipping option. And in the order notes, you're going to write start a box or add to my box. And we will just keep collecting your orders until you tell us you are ready to ship. We have lots of boxes in our Build-A-Box program, so we do ask that you tell us when you are ready to ship. Everybody has a different preference. So that is our Build-A-Box program. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing you in the store to pick up these deals. They are available both online on our website, and I've already lost that little postcard, here on our website, as well as in store today and tomorrow. All right, I think I did well for time. I think Matt would be really, really proud of me. So now it's time to create. And I am going to start bringing my tools down now that I've got a little bit of space. And I'm going to create a layout. That's right. A layout in 15 minutes. It can be done. I have chosen 2 pieces of ocean paper. So this is ocean number 3 and ocean number 4. One is paler. It's got a great neutral background. I love the little leaves on this one, but it's got a little bit more of a solid background. And then I've got lavender 3 and 4. And that was not planned. That's just the ones that I liked. And again, some great B-sides on these as well. And I'm going to show you, I'm just going to make a 1-page layout today, but what I do to the left side or to the one side, you could do the exact same thing to the right side. And hey, if I'm super fast, maybe.
Matt said you did good.
Yay, Matt said I did good. Thanks, hon. He's at home in the cool, getting some orders received for our What's New next week. And then he's off to the golf course. Not a shabby way to spend a Friday. All right, I'm just cutting off the advertising strips. I probably should have done that ahead of time because, my time is precious. But I had bonus time, so that's okay. I had bonus time. So what I'm planning is, this paper is so beautiful, and I want to use both colors together, that I'm going to create my base layout using 3-inch wide strips. And that way, even if I only had 2 pieces of paper, this is something that I could stretch. So I'm going to start with this page here, the 2 pages with the leaves, and I'm going to cut them into 3-inch strips. Let me just hold on. All right. Now you get to see my ugly camera stand, but hopefully that'll work. I'm going to cut these into 3-inch wide vertical strips. That gives me 4 strips. 3-inch. Here we go. 1. And I apologize, my table is a little shaky when I cut. So there's 4 strips out of the ocean. And now 4 strips out of the lavender. 1, to, now I'm not going to lie, I think getting the doodle pops on this layout might be a challenge, but if you have precious doodle bug paper in your stash, you could do the same technique and add your doodle pops as embellishments. I do need one more thing out of my bag. Here we go. So this is where I'm getting out my wide yellow best ever craft tape from Spellbinders, and I'm going to arrange them here. So I'm going to alternate. So I've got a blue or a purple piece. Then I'm going to do a blue piece. Then I need another purple piece. Save that one. Maybe go this way. And then I'm going to finish off here. So this is, I've cut my paper apart and now I am remaking my 12 by 12. So I'm going to flip these over. And hey, that's pretty on that side too. But I'm going to use my best ever craft tape and attach these pieces together. A little easier if I go vertical or horizontal. All right, breathe. I can do this. I can do this. The challenge is on. And I'm not going all the way to the edge. Once we get stuff onto our layout page, we're not going to need the extra adhesion here. But there's one strip. Here's two strips. And my final strip. Are there any questions, Darlene, or is everybody just super excited?
Yeah, they're watching. They're loving the sale.
I am so glad you guys are loving the sale. I hope this gives you some inspiration for crafting this weekend. That piece is just a little long. Let me just tear that off. So now here's my brand new base page, all ready to go. So that is product number one. That is our 49 in Market paper that I'm using. And then I could do the exact same thing with my remaining pieces to make my right-hand page. But for the purposes of this challenge, we're just going to stick with this one. All right, next up, I'm going to use the watercolor markers. Make sure I grab the right one. So I feel like these are maybe a little bit bright for this particular page and what I want to do with it. So I'm using the ones from the Botanic Accents, and I am going to channel my inner Marcy. Marcy loves to splatter. And so that's what I'm going to do as well. I have chosen the Heather, which is the purple, and Peacock Blue, which is the darker blue. I prepped ahead. I've got a little jar of water, and I have a paintbrush. So this is one of the Hero Arts water brushes. You can use a regular paintbrush as well. I am just going to create some paint palette areas here on my acrylic block, like so. And now we will see if my splatter technique is up to snuff. So I'm just taking a little bit of water. I'm going to pick up some ink here and just, there we go. Get some nice blue splatter all over here. Pick up some more water. Get some great splatter going. And now I'll do the purple. Gives us some nice texture. Adds even more to these beautiful papers. And that is really all I'm going to do with, no, I'm going to do one more thing. So the nice thing about these watercolors is you can treat them like paint. I'm just going to add some extra shading here to some of these leaves, just so they stand out a little bit more. All right. I don't want to add too much. My time is precious. Actually, I need purple.
9 minutes.
9 minutes. Oh, I've got tons of time. So the 49 market paper is nice and thick. That's some very simple watercolor techniques on here will work. It will withstand that little bit of water. You wouldn't want to soak it or do anything too deep or intense with the water, but it does help that it does a nice thick paper. All right, these were the extra strips from my base pages. I'm now going to take, I think I'm going to take this solid purple one and just cut a photo mat. I'm going to do a 5x7 photo. So I'm going to cut my photo mat to 5.5 by 7.5. 5.5. Keep that because on my second page, I probably will want more photo mats that match. And I'm going to put that there. Darlene's watching me make a giant mess back here. Oh, I forgot something. I pulled this out. And you guys are going to say, what are you possibly doing with bubble wrap? This is where I'm going to use my Hero Arts Reactive ink. I'm going to apply some ink. You know, you guys know me. I'm not the mixed media guru. The girls do such a better job than I do, but I do learn and I do pick things up. So I have applied the reactive ink to the bubble wrap. I'm going to get this out of the way just while I give it a little bit of a spritz. I've got a little spray bottle with some water. I'm going to just spray this to activate the ink. And Chris and Mercy, you're going to be proud of me. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And let's add some down here as well. So now I've got some great little texture on my page. Back to my photo mat. Now I'm going to take a blending brush, get the right one. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I'm going to take grape slush. Oh, that's green. That's not purple. No stress. No stress. These brushes can wash out, and I didn't get much in there. So I'm just going to edge up. Look how nice this blends. And I'm probably shaking the whole table, so I apologize. Early morning earthquake.
Oh, Glenda says bubble wrap. Who knew?
Bubble wrap is a great tool to have in your toolbox. Even if you just need some inspiration and you're feeling like you're a little bit stuck in your mind, pop a few bubbles. Even if that's all you're using the bubble wrap for. All right, so now my photo mat has been inked. In my bag over here, I have some white cardstock that I am going to use for my photo. So let's do 7 by 5. And 6 minutes. 6 minutes. This is a piece of cake. This is a piece of cake. And this is, you know what? This is actually a great technique if you are creating and you're stuck in a rut or you just don't know where to go. Set your timer. Set your timer. Give yourself a pile of supplies and just go. See what happens. Play and don't necessarily worry about the outcome. But the nice thing about having the timer on is that you don't overthink. You just go and you're okay with how things turn out. You'd really be surprised at how much you like what you end up creating. Let me get these backings off. That's going to take a minute of my time in itself. I love a good challenge. So if you guys, I mean, my plan is every Flash Friday, I will create something with some of the goodies that are on sale. If you would, I know I will make some cards in the future, but if you have other things, or even, you know, if you have a challenge for me, send it my way. I'm always up for a challenge. All right, little jaunty angle here for my photo. And now I'm going to come into my laser cuts. So I've got ocean laser cuts to kind of balance out the purple. Okay, mental note for next time, take everything out of the package first. All right. Ooh, what about this? What about this big flower? Maybe that's too big. Maybe this one down here. Bring in that little bit of green. We are creating in the moment. Uh-oh, I think these laser cuts are gonna take my time. All right, so maybe I'm gonna put that there. So let's grab, where did my foam squares go? Here we are. Oh, I've got strips. I can do those instead. Oh, hang on. Did I find them? There they are. Squares a little faster because I don't know where my scissors are. One there. One there. When I'm not in a hurry, I probably would be a little bit more careful with my foam squares and my placement, but I think we've got the idea. So this is going to go here, and then maybe this big beautiful butterfly. And you know what? Okay, I'm going to stick him down, but I'm going to grab another butterfly to go with him. But maybe you're being frugal, or maybe they sell out. Here's a way that you can change the color of your laser cuts. All of a sudden, this blue butterfly is now going to be purple. And this works really well because purple is essentially a version of blue. But look and see how that still keeps its definition, but now it's purple. So if you're doing this, you could do this with pink and red, or even orange. Keep your color families, somewhat together. Or I don't know if, they're not on sale right now, but I think we used to have some neutral colors as well. So there we go. What else? How much time? I've got a minute and a half. What else can I add on here? I use the markers. I use the ink. I use the paper. I use the laser cuts. Let's grab. Oh, the girls are going to laugh at me. Alexis and Darlene, they're going to laugh at me because here comes the doily. I am not a doily person. But look at how pretty that looks. Just kind of tucked in there. And I can add maybe, there's some cute little buttons on here. So let's just add some buttons. Maybe down here.
Ellen has said that she's Sheri enabled.
You're Sheri enabled. Ellen is Sheri enabled. I'm sure many of the rest of you are as well. And you know what? I wish I could say I was sorry about that, but I'm really not. I hope you enjoy being Sheri enabled. Jen-abled is a much easier word to say, but so I'm attaching this little bow tie here, just stretching down, and I've only put tape kind of on the outside edges so that I can tuck my photo underneath. And I'm going to do my buttons. Let's do this one. See if we can get that a little bit more purple. Okay, so that one did lose a little bit of the definition, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay. All right. Purple button. Blue button that we're going to pop up. Again, this foam square is probably a little big for this purpose. But there you go. And that's time. Look at that. A layout in 15 minutes, folks. All I need is a title. And like I said, I can take the exact same technique. I can split up my strips. I can build my right hand page if you are a 2-page scrapbooking person. And away you go. So I'm now going to leave you. We are going to go down and start filling all of those orders and getting all of those happy bags ready. Thank you so much for joining me this Friday. As a recap, papercraftersworkshop.ca. What are my deals? We have art markers and watercolor markers from Colorista, 40% off. We have Doodlebug, Doodle Pops, and Shaker Pops, 30% off. We have Hero Arts Reactive Inks, 40% off. The cube sets only. You get 4 cubes in a set. And my 49 and Market postcard has gone for a walk, but that is 30% off.
I have to double check.
Oh, here it is. I found it. Hiding. 49 and Market, Lavender and Ocean, laser cuts, tickets, frames, and of course the paper, 30% off. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining us. Have a wonderful weekend. The sale is good while supplies last until end of day tomorrow. And we will be back next Friday here at 9:30 for a whole new set of flash sale deals. Thanks so much.